Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'm not putting out content on the Spotify anymore because we want everyone to go to the YouTube.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, and I'm joined by the best co-host in the whole world.
Come on, man. You might see in the building, baby. Come on, talk to me.
And today we got two special guests.
This time.
Someone that's been on there before, and all you people know him. If you don't know him,
viral,
yeah, he's my brother, boxing champ, yeah,
P,
legend, yeah,
boxing P.
You don't know, then you better go and follow him. Pest the superstar. Introduce yourself, my brother.
I know you're one and only boy in the building. Up in the Rare Talks, we got something special today, and we're back. I'm back. You know what I mean? You guys asked for it. You know what I mean? Been hitting me up, messaging me, and we're here. We're here for you guys, man. We're here for you, man.
Come on, man. And I got my other brother in the building. Hey. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Yes, bruv.
Come on.
Yeah, my name's DJ Clarky. I'm a DJ still.
Come on.
That's that, but...
That's the
yeah. I've come to give my little 2 pence, man, for real, because
it's about time, innit?
you know when you've gone through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit.
Come on.
From your teens and shit. So yeah. So I come to light some fire for real.
Let's go.
Why not? Yeah.
2 mil, not 2 pence.
2 mil.
Yeah. It's gonna be bad today, so yeah, we have to do what we gotta do, man.
But stop touching. If you touch the mic, it's gonna
echo and shit. Is it? Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
What mic is it? Free, innit? Talk to me.
Yes. Hello.
Good. Alright, listen. So, what's the topic today?
How do you know if you're in a toxic relationship?
Damn, son. Damn. How we flying?
How you calculate to identify in a toxic relationship? I would say like one, when there's no understanding, feeling misunderstood, and I can find, okay, see, as we can only speak for the man's point of view, is that when you're doing so much and it feels like you're not good, it's not good enough, it's not appreciated. I feel that you're in a toxic situation, man. Like you're slavering yourself and to make someone happy, and it's just not good enough.
How do you know if you're in a toxic relationship?
Me, bruv. To be honest, yeah, I'm not being funny. It's a thing where, with me, it's taken a little while for me to detect it early.
Perspective side, innit? Because you have to be balanced, innit? Like, how did you feel after you done that?
The next day or
the next day?
The next day.
I feel that isn't our fuck, man. Or like.
No. Really and truly, obviously, after a little time now, when she went about her business, went back to her place there, told her mum, told whoever, etc. It got to a point where, obviously, I was thinking about pussy, innit? That's on my mind, innit? To a point.
You want to beat her now?
To a point, innit?
After jabbing her, you want to fuck her? That's toxic. This is the definition of toxic.
Let me finish the story. Hold on. You lot are getting it misconstrued. Hold on.
I want to listen.
As I said, I haven't told you lot about the background. You know what I'm saying?
Now tell us the background. We need to hear the background.
Archives is crazy.
You can't jump from there to there without giving us the full background.
Let me tell you the one when she pulled out the knife upon me, yeah? I was at her house, yeah, and I think her mum and dad did go work, and she used to take pills, and you see what I'm saying? Pills just because her stomach problem. It was normal paracetamol, innit? And shit. So to be honest, I knew, you know what I mean, her mood did change certain times when she took the time. So one morning now, I think we did have a little argument over foolishness. She come in with her 90 now. The girl come in with her 90 and pull knife from me. Serious. She was at a distance. She was like where you was now.
Pull the knife straight out the 90.
No. She ain't bad like that. No. But she pull it.
That's a full knife out the 90.
No. Like some. No. She ain't bad like that. She come up with the knife. She went in the kitchen. Stuck downstairs. Come up. Yeah. And she just kind of showed me the knife from a distance. I'm like, are you stupid? I just looked at her here. I'm like, are you stupid or something? What's the matter with you? I was like, just go back downstairs. Stop the foot. So she said, stand up. She freeze now, innit?
What was her reason to bring the knife?
I'm sure a girl stands with a knife and she's not responding. In my mind, I'm thinking this bitch wants to kill me.
She was probing forward slowly, but she kept her distance, yeah?
Forward.
She was coming forward slowly with the knife, yeah? I said, I said, look, just fucking go downstairs. Simple.
But what led up to that though? What led up to that?
We had an argument before that.
Did you
fed up?
You never jabbed her? You never jabbed her that time, did you?
No. I only jabbed her once. I only jabbed her once, innit, still. Because that was the end of the relationship, even though we did see each other afterwards a little bit, but yeah. I jabbed her once. Yeah, it had to happen, innit? Cool. Yeah, she pulled out a knife and I just told her to go back downstairs. She went back downstairs. After that, I just grabbed her and said, don't fuck. You know what I mean? I just told her a couple things and that was that. Would you say you was the aggressor in that relationship? No. I was standing my ground as a man should stand his fucking ground. You know what I'm saying?
But do you feel like women get men to a point where they have to do because she pulled a knife, like forget the knife. Like,
yeah.
But
that was a build up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like there was build up. There was a build up towards
Yes.
I'm not saying what you done was right.
Yeah, do you feel like you reacted too much?
Well, you talking about the jab,
the jab's a bit nice.
Remember that was a few months after that whole knife thing.
Oh, okay, so gradual build up.
So yeah. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I had to do what I had to do. Simple as. The knife thing, if she was any other kind of girl, proper mad, even though she was kind of mad, slightly mad, she would have jabbed.
Did she have mental health?
Not too tough, but again, certain girls, they can be all slim, all fucking, size 8, all size 0, so, and they look at the mirror and they say them fat. All of them thing there. So my girl, she was a 12, 14, you know what I mean? She had body, decent girl, but she had body problem, girl and their body problem.
Insecure?
Yeah, so certain things I didn't even used to, you know what I mean? I see a woman on the street, on the thing, I wouldn't even say nah.
Are you not still together or are you out of that?
No, that's done. That's like, 10 years?
So that goes with our question, because that's a toxic. How did you click that was? Because that is a toxic.
Bro,
was it the jab?
It was the jab.
The jab was a last straw, boy.
It was a jab. It was building up. It was building like Tetris, brother. It was building up until it got to the high problem scenario there, and I just had to lock it off. That was.
Do you know what I advise every man? Yeah, and this is just an advice to all the men out there. Yeah? You see, if a girl is getting you to the point where you feel like you need to physically harm her, the relationship is over. From the moment the thought goes through your head, I'm gonna jab her, or I'm gonna hook her, or I'm gonna left hand her, I'm gonna neck her. The relationship is over. Leave. I'm gonna say why. I'm gonna tell you why. 9 out of 10 times, a woman could agitate a man to the point of him wanting to attack her, and once you attack her, you're the aggressor. You're the one going to prison, not her.
But she's pushing you.
But she's pushed you to that limit of no return. And I'm talking about, she said she fucked your brother. She said she fucked your thing. She smashed your car. Now she's you're not seeing your kids again. She's changed the locks on the door. Everything you can think of that would make a man want to snap. She's done it. Now at that point, if she's doing that, the best thing you can do and the most safest thing that I advise any man out there is walk away. Keep your sanity and keep your freedom, because if you have your freedom, you can still move on. Once you're in prison, bro, you have to restart your whole life again. I know men that went in jail for 6 month stints. And like, what happened? Oh, I'm being mother. I'm like, bro, man. 6 months. 6 months, man, sat down for 6 months, come out, can't get a job, lost his life, lost his yard, all for the sake of something that he could walk away from. So I always say anger is one of the emotions that men need to be in the most control of.
I think when you're angry, you should just keep quiet and walk away from it. If a girl's arguing back to you, leave her to argue with herself, man. That just shows your power.
Anger's got levels though, Pest. Like you got the anger level where you start to see red. Now, if you're at that moment, you should never even let that from you. You know me, I can feel a build up.
The build up.
Yeah,
that's what
I can feel myself building. So I escape before. They might think, oh, you pussy, you can't handle. I don't care what you think, because I know myself. I know when I see red, by the time I've come back to reality, I don't know what's happened.
It's true.
So I don't let myself get to that level. You know when you're younger and you have a fight, you don't even feel the bangs, and everyone's like, "Bro, you was throwing bare bangs, but he threw like 10 bangs." You're like, "No, he never." I felt one punch in my head because all you could see was red. I don't let myself get to that point. So I believe every man out there, if you're gonna get to the point where you need to jab, just leave, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But YC, what's your most? How would you identify a toxic relationship?
I feel like when you start coming out of character, just doing things that you know is not you. Yeah. That's when you kind of know I'm doing things that I don't normally do this, you know.
Like what though? Like what?
Because I think like obviously everyone can be sort of everyone can display emotional anger, but I mean when you're angry all the time, arguing all the time, and you find yourself just plotting and scheming and just looking at them in a mad way.
That sounds like you can't find peace. You know, like that's how I feel. Yeah, if you can't find peace, it just sounds toxic. But going, yeah.
Because women should be your peace.
Yeah.
So if they're causing that anger, you're thinking, but I'm trying to find peace within. You find yourself in some mad space, and I think feelings-wise, like men, because like, for me personally, I love hard, innit? So I think men are always thinking, she's a good girl, you know. Maybe I should give her a little chance. Like bare chances. Like I feel like men give women a lot more chances than women give men chances, you know?
Yeah.
A lot more. Like a man will firm fuckery and let it slide. But you might have one off there and the woman just leave you. So I think like mentally man have to sort of like go for a lot of sort of just constant sort of just every day the same bullshit. A man will firm it because it's almost like your man, deal with it. But my woman will verbally come at you after one little disagreement. Thinking, huh? And my man will go quiet when a mad stuff happens to you, you know? Because even my guy will talk about the knife. The knife thing is crazy. Because we were so focused on the jab, we lost talk of the knife. We lost talk of the knife, and that's worse than the jab. Because if she lunged at my guy, poked him, he's gone. Then my man might have been dead, and even then,
look at that.
She might have went to prison, and then they might still be like, I understand why she did it. But you try to pull a knife on a woman.
Yeah.
It can't happen. So for me, it's like every man gets to a point where you're like, you know what, I've got to walk away. But when this feeling's invested, and you might have love for her, walking away is really easier said than done, you know. Because the next day you reflect and you think you might text babe, I miss you, coming out for dinner, you start again. And then that circle like that.
It's tough. It's tough, but.
It's when there's no peace at home though, bro. Because you're going through so much from the outside world, from work, from this, whatever. There's a battle outside, everyone's going through a battle. Then to come home and still have the battle, another battle, nah, that's toxic. That's when it's too much. Home should be your peace. Yeah, you must say Call of Duty.
It's sad, isn't it?
That's mad. I feel like the way I can tell a toxic relationship is by the interactions that me and her are building with each other, because I'm a man, I feel a lot on energy. So you know when you're talking to someone, and the way they're responding to you, like I always do this, and I feel every man should do this. Well, if you only can do this if you're not scared of losing the person. But I will on purpose troll a girl. Or like try to get her upset and push her buttons. So I'll find out her thumb screws from like the first conversation. Then I'll play at it to see how mad I can get her and see how far I can push her. The reason being why I do that, it might sound very toxic and it might sound very narcissistic. But I'm just saying I do that because I need to know where your mind's at, because you know sometimes you get in a relationship with someone and they put this clean image on, and in 3 months you're like, bloody hell, man, how did I not see this?
So is it to say like you know what pushes them so you don't do it, or
I know what pushes them so that I see where their mind's at if we have a disagreement, because everything's good being in a relationship with somebody at the beginning, but what happens when we have a disagreement? Some people go to different extremes. You need to know who that person is, because if you've got a very good life, a balanced life, you don't want no girl outside your house 11 o'clock kicking your door. I had that before, and it's because I wasn't picking up that she was actually turning mad. I didn't realize it. Does that make sense? Like this is what the girl done, and this is when I knew that you always have to make sure you know who you're dealing with. This girl said to me, I'm going to bed, I'm at my mum's house, I'm going to bed early. It was like 10 o'clock. I was naive at this time. And then I was like, all right, cool, no problem. Bro, I'm editing videos. This is when I had my channel, I'm editing music videos, It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. My phone rings, it's her phone. So I answered it. All I heard is I'm like, oh, my heart dropped. The girl's at a rave. She told me to go to bed. I said, no, I've been playing. I'm a dickhead.
So she rang you by accident?
She rang me by accident. She need a box.
She needs a job.
Stop it. You're not trying to get me cancelled. What I'm saying is, boom. So now I've tried to call her back and she's not answering. Then she's cancelled. She's not cancelled. Then she called me back and said, then I've sent her like a voice note or something and said, I can't believe what you've done. Like, you lied to me, innit? And she texted her, babes, you know what? I was going to my bed, but my friend called me and we went out. I'm like, yeah. So I'm drunk right now and I want to see you. I'm like, our relationship is over, bro. You need to stop calling my phone. I knocked her off. Then she's like, I'm coming to your house now. I'm like, no. You're not coming. You're not invited. You're not allowed in my house.
No.
Locked her off again.
No.
Bro, 20 minutes later, I hear ring. I'm living in a hostel these times. Bro. So she's ringing off my hostel bell. Now, she started booting the front door. And you know the front door is shared by everybody. Yeah. So every other man are coming out saying, "Bro, what's going on?" Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. And I can see her on the monitor because I got like a thing where you can see the person. So I'm seeing my gal. I'm like, oh my God, my gal's going to embarrass me. And man's probably going to go downstairs and open the door for her. Yeah. So before she does that, let me go downstairs. So I've gone downstairs now to the yard and gone down to the door. And she's there, so I'm like, bruv, come at my house. She's pushing herself past me. I'm like, nah. That's violation. What? You don't ever push it. Like, I feel like that's like a roadie running in your yard trying to take your stuff. That's how I felt at that moment. I felt violent, so I put my hand out. Don't try to move my hand. So now we're scuffling, trying to stop her from going upstairs. So it's turned into a little scuffle now. So I've grabbed her and said, babes, chill. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Bro, so we're arguing now on the stairs, yeah? Then I'm like, bruv, get out of my house. She's like, no, I'm not going nowhere. I want to have sex. You know when girls are drunk, yeah? They're horny. But the thing is, this is what I knew, yeah? If I never called her, she never called me, who would she have called if she was horny?
Right. She's in that state of mind.
No, but I'm saying if her phone never called me,
right,
she would have got drunk, got horny, but she would have called someone else.
Or met a guy at the the rave.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Or called someone that she had in her phone book. Because if you get a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're awake. What does that mean to you? A girl saying, I'm coming around now. What does that mean to a man?
Sex only.
That's sex. So I'm saying, bruv, get out of my house. I'm deep in the whole situation. I'm get out of my house. We're done. Like, I can't believe you even done that. Like, you're scummy. If you'd have told me this guy, I wouldn't even care. I just broke up with you anyway. But because you done this, it's mad. So cut a long story short, me and her, I'm stopping this girl from going upstairs in my yard, bro. Eventually, I got the girl out my yard. You know what the girl done?
Certain horny man would have just sexed it, you know.
Yeah.
From drunken sex, No, because some men are slaves to just sex. Man's been there with man's yeah.
But you see that sometimes, you have to be a controller of your destiny. And I knew if I have sex with her now, she's never gonna respect me because she's violated me, and she knows she's violated me. That's why she turned up because her guilt made her turn up. Now she wants to throw me the pum pum to keep me quiet. And a lot of men would have took it and just ran with it. But me, as being the person that I am, I'm like, no, because if I allow her to do this, she's gonna think I'm an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like an idiot that my gal is out there and man are all looking at my gal in the rave and probably chirps in it, and next man probably was waiting for her to come around.
Now it's good you rose above like that, because it said like, as I was saying, a man enslaved in lust is a puppet of the woman he desires. Like all men must rise above lust and seek greatness.
100%. So I said, bruv. So when I got her out now, the girl said, fuck this. She went and got a brick and she bricked my window. What? Alright, cool. But she bricked the window to the hostel. But when I heard smash, I'm upstairs. I'm like, fuck. So I've run downstairs now and the girl's standing there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I've started chasing her. As I'm chasing her, you know what happens? God must have fucked this girl up. You know what she done? Because she was drunk. She buckled.
Is it?
She slipped and she mashed up herself. See when she mashed up herself now? I'm standing like, ha, you dumb idiot. You know what the girl done? She called feds.
On who?
On me.
And say that you
she called feds on me.
I feds gonna believe her as well, you know.
That's bad, you know.
Toxic.
That's bad.
So this is how I knew it was toxic. But I should have known from the moment I got that phone call, I should have known. That's why I said I needed to see what kind of person she is. I never saw that side of her, you know. I never saw the side that she'll come to my house and cause damage to my property. I never saw that. But I never had any problems with the girl. Everything was working perfect. So this is why I say to men, always make sure you know the thumb screws to the woman that you're dealing with and know the levels that she'll go. There's some women that will go to extreme levels to destroy you. Don't be naive. Don't be naive. Know who you're dealing with. So it's actually a law in the 48 laws of power, bro. Be careful who you offend. The same applies to in a relationship with a woman. Be careful which women you get with, because there's some women that will dedicate the rest of their life to destroy you. And I've been with that woman, and that's why now I know what a toxic woman looks like and what a toxic relationship looks like. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's sticky because obviously like women and people can just change over time, innit? You know what I mean? Because like, it's almost like a job probation period. Like, your best behaviour to part probation, and then when you got the job start coming in late, moving lazy, so you don't really know people too tough.
But imagine the first month you saw how bad she is.
Yeah, of course.
That means you can see, can I handle this or not? Right. I'd rather know what I can handle and what I can't. Because some girl will say to you, all right, flip it, go then, I'm going to fuck Johnny tonight. It's if a girl says that to me, and I never knew she was like that, but I'm cutting. I'd rather know that that's how you are than to just live this mirage and then a problem does happen.
Everyone wears that mask. Everyone's in love with that beginning love. Because you first meet someone, they act in a way that everything for you or you act in a certain way for them to like you. And then eventually what happens, the mask comes off, but they're still in love with that mask. That same for you're still in love with the mask she wore. She wasn't that person. It was just, she just wore it. You know what I mean? And that's why it is people have to get into a trait of being straight up. You know what I mean? Because we're falling in love with the mask, and then that's how people keep chasing beginning relationship.
That's the problem that people have. You see, actually coming forward and just being a man or a big woman about it and saying, look.
So it's not about if someone can love you for in your best, the best of it. It's about someone who can love you for your worst, your worst of you, and still want you. That's real love. Of course it is. You get what I'm saying? That's when it's real. It's not always, I don't know, we're in a day and age where it must all be good. Sometimes love can be boring, you know. You know what I mean? But you have to be accepting that. You have to accept it. That's part of love. You know what I mean? We always want the excitement, and we can chasing temporary stimulation, like she just done, chased in the rave or whatever. We can chase temporary stimulation, like, and forsake the boring comfort at home. It might be boring, but that's what the love is. You know what I mean? So, and man, them could even do it sometimes. Right, get with a big back and big break. Yo, we chase that for that stimulation.
Gone.
Then we fuck up. Man gone. And then we fuck up the boring comfort. And when boring comfort is gone, that's when you're like, blood, raw, man. I'm pissed. I want her back, and you know what I mean. So it's.
But that's bad. But like, do you feel like the current, like the modern day relationship has like lost all sort of, just like, you know, back in the day it was almost like you had to be together, but it just worked because there wasn't really accessibility options that high. But nowadays, one off day, 24 hours later, things in my bed getting dig normal. Yeah, but back in the day, man couldn't really do that. But I mean, even so, the expectations, the sort of like girls watching certain celebrities and actors thinking life should be like that, but the reality is not that. That's their reality. But they're putting that on you, like, well, then you gotta have 6 figures, and that's not a normal life.
We see too much. Social media makes us see so much. We see everything. We're watching people's life. We're actually in their life, watching them. We're seeing the Rihanna having a baby, this one, or Kim Kardashian with this one, they've left that one and gone to that one. So people, I've been in that. Like, I'm thinking, we hit one problem, girl just gone about it. I'm like, wow.
Once the girl is into them things there,
it's curtains.
You've got a slight problem. You can I'm not saying you could get them out of that, watching them type of programs, and you know what I'm saying, but you know you got a big problem.
But it's that DNA, this DNA, just like exactly what you're saying. Like, what is it's very hard these days to find someone with morals. You know what I mean? The things that make them, principles that they stand by. You know, like, babes, we're gonna work this out. We're going through this problem, we're gonna work this out. Not like, bam, I'll go my way, you go my way. There's a problem. Life is full of problems. We all have problems. You know what I mean? Like in scriptures, people have violated the Most High. You know what I mean? So who are us to each other? And it's like everyone's meant to be perfect. Like a man has to be perfect. I feel, and that's you know, he has to drive a good car, he has to have a good job, he has to do this. You know what I mean? And it's like a woman could just be pretty, and that's it. Just exist. Be pretty.
I'm gonna give you a scenario now. So that's it. Social media reacts to a woman who alleges she had to walk home when she declined to go back to her date's apartment. Do you think it was right for the man letting her go home because she didn't want to go back to his yard? So he's gone on a date with a woman, and supposedly, this is apparently, I always say apparently, because I never know, when it's all the woman's side, they're always going to make it seem
of course crazy.
She said, I paid for my own meal, and she gave him gas money. and he still treated her like that.
Lies she had.
So do you think it was wrong for him,
Or part of it as a lie,
for him to
something.
not drop her home?
It's just, I don't, you know that scenario, because if you're saying she paid for everything herself, then I can say he should have. But if you, I don't know how silent. If I've
You have to see how good.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut.
Yeah, go on.
You have to see how good the woman look. You see what I'm saying? If the woman look nice, obviously my man will fork out his money. You see what I'm saying? So directly, if she's saying she paid for the food
She's
and
clapped.
that,
If I can say she's clapped.
and she's you see what I'm saying?
Right.
No, but he made her go home, but he didn't actually drop her home.
Is you got a car? You got a car?
No, but now you said something because she said, because weren't going up to going to his house.
Yeah, she wasn't unbeaten.
Oh, no, so
At least he was straight. No, but
he was straight.
He's
He was
saving
straight.
time.
He's
See,
saving
okay,
time.
Okay, bam, he would have taken her, dropped her home, then what, get to know her, go on another date, spend more money. So, no, listen, you're not unbeaten. Guys have to be straight out. Alright, if you want to fuck a girl and you're letting her know, listen, well, you're not unbeaten. Alright, I'm gonna go my way, you go your way. I'm gonna save my petrol, so driving on. You take care of it. You know, I go my way. I think that's the best thing.
Yeah.
You done the right thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get on my guy because like my guy sent her home on a night bus. Not standard, fam. And you know why? Yeah, because you gotta think about it, yeah. Men like when you go on a date, you don't owe each other anything in terms of time, or it's just a date to see how it goes. A date can go bad or it can go good. If a date go bad, the last thing I'm gonna be doing is like let me know when you get home safe. I don't even care at that point. Shit's gone left, and assuming we're grown and of age, you can make your own way home, innit? Like I don't have the courtesy to say let me know when you get home. But that's like the man chivalry. You know what I mean? Let me make sure. Listen, even from putting up chairs, opening doors, that's all lost. It's like, where you at?
That's the beta.
Bend over now, and then the date done. Ain't never known that chivalry gone. The whole idea of a date that gone, building gone. Right now, the accessibility is so high. Imagine, cause you can literally go online after arguing with your gal, do a few swipes, and have a thing in your bed the same night. That's how high it is. So why would you invest in a female when you could just part off like that and just go to someone else?
It all depends what the guy was after. We know it sounds like the guy was after. He's letting her know. Listen, I want to fuck you. And no, but guys need to be straight more often. Like stop playing the bull. Stop trying to be the friend to fall over into her crutches. You know what I mean? And open the door and sweep the floor where she's walking. If there's sex what you want, it's best to say, listen, I want to be intimate.
But a guy won't do that because 9 times out of 10 the guy's thinking, if I say I just want to fuck, she's never gonna link man. So I've got to finesse a lie to get in the crutches, innit? Okay. You can't just say to her, "Go, listen, I just want to fuck you." You know what I mean? At least there's something like, no. But at least there's something like, listen, I would like us to lead to get to intimate and get to know each other and get intimate. You know what I mean? That's showing me there's a direction of where we're going. If it's just that I'm going round and round, so I'm just spending money, you're trying to finesse me for my money, while I'm trying to get to know you and get into you. What? It doesn't make no sense.
I just feel like he didn't have no like relation. He didn't have a relationship with her to want to drop her home. She can go wherever she wants, and he can go wherever he wants. It's a free world, and if you're not willing, if I'm on smoke and you're saying not on smoke, then I'm not dropping you home. Why am I dropping you home? You go your own way. I go my own way, and we can keep it moving like that. I generally don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Now, there's difference if he slept with her and they were in a little relationship, and then that night she said, "I don't want to come to your house," and then he's moving messed up. That's a whole different. He's a messed up guy for that. But I'm saying the first time I ever met a girl, and me and you were connecting, and then I just didn't even feel your vibe, or you know what I'm saying. You're saying that you bought the meal and you slid me gas, Now, if she really did do that, that means that naturally, as a man, if a woman goes to pay, she's doing it out of her, like, she's being forward. Does that make sense? Like, we're never gonna be like, go out and be like, are you paying? Because there's no point going on a date with a girl because you just look like an idiot.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? You just look like an idiot. If you're going on a date with a girl and you're in the restaurant, you're like, babes, can you pay please? Before you even get to the payment section, she's gonna think, idiot. And you're gonna feel like a lot of man. And only that, but I just say this to all men: if your money's not right, don't be taking girls on dates. Stay in your financial lane, brother. Take her to Starbucks or go get a meal deal and go to the park. And have a little vibe. Have a little vibe. That might even be better for you, bro. But don't be trying to go to Pakistan if your money ain't Pakistan. Your money ain't Pakistan. I know, bro. I'm not naive, you know. I'm not naive. I'm not taking the girl to the Shard, bro. Because my money's not like that, bro. And even if my money was like that, bro, I'm not wasting.
She has to earn her way to the shard. There's no way I could just take you to the shard, huh? Are you mad? You have to earn. Yeah. You have to.
I've got to be fully committed and wearing a fully.
Why does a man have to earn his way to somewhere? So does a woman have to earn her way to what? Shard? You want shard? Yeah, you have to earn.
Imagine taking a girl to the shard. She eating you spent over £1,000 and she's like, oh, I'm going. And she's going to Robert's house to go get dick done. Brother, I swear down, I've seen this too much times.
And girls are going on some are going on 4 dates a week. Bare free food.
Bare free food.
Bare free blood.
You know what you have to do? You have to do. Man, them, when you're with a gal and you want to see if she's really there, call her phone and see how her number's saved in the phone. But gal are smart nowadays. They've learned that man know that game. So what they do is they'll change your name while they're with you. Yeah. Wow. Bruv, you know a girl, yeah? Let me tell you, a girl finessed me once. You know what she done? Every time I was with her, she'd put me as a screensaver.
Is it, yeah?
When I leave, her friend would say, that screensaver weren't the same. She used to tell me she gonna put that screensaver up. So when you see it, she'll screenshot messages with my screensaver at the back. So I would think that I'm special, like, oh, I'm on the phone. But me, I'm so grown now, like, that's an idiot thing to me. Yeah. Because I'm not putting no girl as my screensaver. Yeah? The only thing I put on my screensaver is my family, bro.
Right, okay.
That's family
unless it's
only.
your wife. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm not even putting her.
I'm saying to a point where she's treating you good and thing is good and boom, boom, boom.
Because if you're a scumbag and you're going to link other girls and you got your missus, you're a disrespectful nigga.
Okay.
If you're linking other girls, I'm not saying I'm doing that, just for information. I'm not doing that. Black men don't cheat, we're faithful. Yeah, let me just put that out there.
I've done that though, you know.
So, like, black men don't cheat, we're faithful forever. That's it. But what I'm saying is,
I've done that though.
I'll go back to that. Yeah, man has to put it out there. Put it out there just in case someone remixes the voice and you know people chop and cut nowadays.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm saying, if your financial situation is not correct, you don't have to tell the girl. Just make a great day out of it.
Don't leave with your wallet.
Yeah. Just make a great day out of it. But don't go somewhere if your financial situation ain't correct. Don't take girl on date. Just go get your money up. And then when your money's up, girl will come anyway. I think a lot of men don't understand this. Stop chasing girls because what you're chasing of your dreams, you will find a girl anyway. Right. For your dreams.
On your journey.
Yeah. You're going to find the right one. And that one's going to understand you perfectly. Sometimes we're chasing the women at the wrong times. Does it make sense? Like you're going for the A1 girl that she's probably not even looking at you right now. You get successful, I promise you, with not a shadow of a doubt. Bro, it's mad. Girls DM me now and I laugh because I'm like, they act like they want to know me. But I know at one time, like, I probably DM them and said, oh, can you come on my show, please?
Nope.
You know them stuff. I'm just doing a podcast. I think you're doing it. And then I just got aired. Now my podcast is popping. I see them starting my DMs like, oh, that episode's really lit. I'm just... You know what I do?
Fuck out of here, man.
I don't even respond. You know what I do? I leave it on red. I actually read it and leave it on red.
Your journey, though. Do you get what I mean? So that's women love an ambitious man. An ambitious man is what they desire. You know what I mean? And that's why some men lose girls because they're ambitious. When they got the girl and they start, smashing cheeks and ever, they lose their way. They come off. The girl becomes their world. The girl doesn't want you to make them become their world. She wants you to chase their. Though they might say it, like we were just saying, is what they say and do, but they want you to chase your dream and you know what I mean, and them being busy.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Remember, it can get so bad that a woman in a relationship with you cannot want you to prosper. As in, fucking, what is it now? Yeah, getting a better fucking job. You see what I'm saying?
Little things.
She may be on some idiot job, having an idiot job.
Yeah.
You don't see it as an idiot job. You ain't argue with her to cuss her in that kind of way, cuss her job and that. Once you get an interview and that, trust me, I've heard things. They ain't happened to me personally, but I've heard things where girls, they're all trying to fuck the guy in the morning. My man's got to go to the interview. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want him to get to that status.
It happens.
You know what I'm saying?
It happens.
Even though she knows she's going to benefit from it.
Wrong woman.
Yeah, that's the wrong woman. A woman should want to elevate you. If a woman's not elevating you, then that is not the relationship you gotta be in. Like I'm imagining this, you gotta be. It's not just me. You gotta be on something. Like what are you elevating me? What are you adding to me? And what can I add to you? That's the relationship has to be. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. And that's why even when that thing about chase women, go for women that I have to convince to like me. I go for women that like me.
High interest.
Yeah, high interest. Yeah, that's it.
I don't care if she's the beautifulest. I just like women with high interest.
High interest.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
High interest.
Let me tell you why. A woman of high interest will do more for you than a woman of low interest.
100%. 100%. Of course.
Above and beyond for you.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
And she will be able to understand you better because she wants you.
Yes,
she knows that
yeah,
you're
yeah.
the prize. Right. See, a lot of us men, the worst thing the biggest mistake that we make in our life,
we think women are the prize.
Put the women on the pedestal where they're the prize.
Every time.
So it's like we're telling this girl how beautiful she is. I'll be honest with you, and this is just, and you lot might think I'm toxic and I'm narcissist with what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But stop telling women they're too beautiful.
No, that's a
Stop
big.
telling
I've
every
never said
single
that.
woman she's beautiful.
I've never said that. I've never
Stop
said
telling women how
that.
sexy they are. Stop telling them how beautiful. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Yeah, go on.
Anybody that you keep saying the same thing to, it sounds recycled. If 100 men are telling this girl she's beautiful,
yeah.
and you come and you say she's beautiful, it doesn't do anything to her. Bring them back to reality and tell them and see, you see the little flaws in them. Your skin's kind of pale, you know. You could do with a tan.
Humble them.
I say like when you're at home, don't wear your makeup. I don't wear your makeup when you're in here.
You know, so you got a smile under the eye. That's nice. That's cute. Bring them back to reality because some of these women are not in reality. I see comment sections like on women's videos. It's bare thirsty man like, you're beautiful. I'll take you on a date. I'll do anything for you. I'm looking, thinking, brother, you're destroying the game.
Women are feeding off that.
They're feeding it.
So when they walk outside and they don't look the same, and then man are not giving that attention, they feel like they're lost. You're actually damaging a woman's mental health. No, I'm being real. Men that over compliment women are damaging their mental health.
It's true.
Because some women are not who they say they are. Have you ever seen a girl on the gram and she's a 10? Have you seen her in real life? She's a 3.
Freaking her.
Have you seen her?
Many.
Have you ever seen her?
Put the filter. It's mad. It's mad.
But I'm saying to you right now, I saw a girl once.
It's mad. I've seen that, bro.
Plus, we're talking about this. We're talking about this, my brother, and I've seen it.
Personality is, well, you know what I mean, mixed in with that as well. As
that's what she does for free.
Or two.
No, it would have been a 5 if the personality was so dead she's a 3.
You see them person, you think, Lord God.
And then the personality is just crap. You don't have a conversation. You're like, you know what, man? The world's such a beautiful place. You're like, you know what? I like eating shrimp. What?
No character.
What? Insta filter, man. The person made Insta filter.
Snapchat, delete filters.
Yeah, it's mad. I remember walking past a girl. She was snapping herself in a rave, yeah. And from the thing, look, I was like, wow, she looked. When I got close, the speed bumps that was on her boat, it was blood. Like it was. Like, I felt upset. The devil's a liar. You like that? You know that? The devil's a liar. That's the first thing I said. Nah, the devil's a liar. Why would you trick someone? Why would you do that?
This is why makeup.
So that man can revalidate. You know what I mean? That's why men need to understand your validation means so much. So when the girl's airing you either block them or take your validation. Take it all back. They will feel it. Take it. Take it away.
But I think that men need to start respecting themselves. If a girl, look, this is me, and this sounds cold-hearted, and this might sound like the cold-heartedest thing I'm about to say. But I don't give a rocks monkey. This is rare talks. We gonna talk that shit. If a girl does not, if I tell a girl to meet me today, and it's Monday, and she says, "Oh, I feel sick," bruv, let me tell you something.
On what day? On the Monday?
On the Monday day, she says, first, the day before, because you can always tell vibe, yeah? The day before, they always start moving funny. The replies are slow. You can feel the energy. You know the energy, bro. You know the energy. Yeah? Comes Monday and she says, "Oh, sorry, I feel sick, I can't come," or "I've got something to do, I've got something, I forgot that I had a busy meeting." Cool. This is my reply. Lol, I knew this was gonna happen. After she checks, she blocks and everything.
Yes. Because if a woman's into you, she can have probably kids to pick up. She can be studying. She will say, listen, I finish at 3. I'll message you at 3:30 to see. I just gotta drop me. They will make time.
Women with high interest, you know. But this is the reason why I said stop going for girls that everybody wants.
It's long.
This is the biggest mistake a lot of men make. They're going for the woman that is a 10-10. She looks sexy. She looks nice. I love that. But guess what? she's really a demon.
And
let me tell you why she's a demon.
Just
Because there's bare man that's on her and bare man that want her. So when a woman has too much men that's on her, her mind gets inflated like a balloon, and it keeps popping and blowing up, popping and blowing up. She knows I can stop talking to you and get talking on a date tomorrow because of my looks and my body.
I can air you. That's why I can air you because someone else is messaging me another 2 hours. No, women always have their phone. Blood, you see them at Red. They always have their phone near them. How can they go 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 a day? A day! And not see.
I tell you how I know if a girl's a piece of shit. I'll tell you if I know how. Yeah, some of these women are a piece of shit. I said it. If she's watching your stories, but she's not replying to you, she does not rate you.
No ratings.
She don't rate you. And the thing is, if you want her to get ratings for you, you just got to remove your validation. That message in her, you got to. Bro, unsend it, block her, and keep it stepping. That's a reality check to her. Like, oh, no one ain't treating me like. Because 9 out of 10 men, they won't do it. They won't do it. 9 out of 10 men are gonna accept women treating them like crap. And then when they get hurt, they're in my DMs. Oh, she broke my. Shut up.
Innit, man? Man up,
you should have never let her do that. You should have manned up from the start and told her about herself. But because you was moving like a simp, like she's treating all the other men like simps. When a real alpha comes round, she knows the vibes. She knows the vibes. Yeah. We have to start putting up, taking women's, bro, we're not having it anymore. Not having it. Yeah, we got to start telling them this is not running anymore. But the thing is, I feel like a lot of men don't know how to do that. Yeah. Because once they have a pretty girl showing them a little attention, they lose their minds. But this is what I was saying. I was with myself the other day, and you know sometimes, do you ever have like great thoughts that go through your mind? Of course. This is what I said to myself the other day, and this is, I couldn't believe that my own mind told me this. Look at what my own mind said to me. My own mind said to me, do you see the women, that are like treating you a certain way now, if you focus on purpose and you become successful, no matter what, every girl's gonna want you, so it's gonna be like, that girl doesn't even matter. Stay busy. Stay working, stay busy. The problem with a lot of us is that we put women before our own minds. Every time. So we get distracted. So our purpose is that you're gonna be the boxing champion of the world, but this pretty girl's coming and now you're missing training sessions. Bro, don't you see? She's a hindrance to your success. Distraction. Bro. If she cuts off, that's actually a good thing for you. Because all it does is say, I'm going harder now. I mean, you clocked, most girls break up in a relationship, they start going gym. Why weren't you going gym before? Why did you have to take a break up to go gym? Because now you got something else to focus on. Self-improvement. You see what I'm trying to say? But you should be doing that all through your life. So if a woman does come in, it doesn't matter if she leaves or goes, because I'm still busy. I'm going home to edit my videos. Bro, you broke up with me. I don't care.
They wait at the finish line for that man to come across and then try get that man, meaning the finish line in life, hitting that point, pivot. But if that man focuses and finishes on that finishing line, he gets to pick the woman he wants. Do you know what I mean? So it's about being on that purpose.
And you have to stick on that purpose and not get distracted. So that purpose is a lifelong one. So we're not stopping when we get the woman. No, we're still focused. Like, you better follow me to do what I've got to do. Now, if you're saying I'm gonna be the boxing champ, and you said I got a training session at 3, and she wants to see you at 3, are you coming to the gym to just watch? No, cool, then F off. Because the woman that I want is gonna be the one that is gonna be bringing me my meal deals, bringing me, filming me all the time, everything, making me like a superstar. That's the woman I want. Because that's the one, when I get to the top and I have £1 million, you best believe she's getting 250 bags, bro. Call me whatever you want, I don't care. She was there from the bottom until the top. She never left me. And she supported everything I've done, and she invested in me. She did everything for me. You could get the bag. The bag is us now.
It's yours,
The bag is us. Exactly. I don't want no woman at the top thinking, raw, I'm gonna try and get the bag now because he's the bag. You know what you're gonna get.
That's what the girls think.
You're getting the Wayne Rooney Mooney.
You know
what I'm saying? That's what you get, because you have to understand your worth, bro. A lot of men don't know their worth.
100%.
And that's the reason why we let women violate us, bro.
Every time.
Understand this, and I'll say this aloud and proud. Men are the prize.
Of course we are.
No, but men need to start understanding that they are. That thing of just what we're saying. What I know, it's been a saying like, what you bring into the table, like what is the. It is, what does she bring beside the looks, beside the beauty? What does she uplift you with? What does she add to you with? When you come home, is there cooked food, or do you have to go and get takeaway?
Little things,
Can, when you're tired or and you've done the driving, can she drive? You know what I mean? Because I've bought girl that's got in advanced age and ain't got no license. All it is their pretty face and big bum, get them pick up everywhere and go where they're going.
Yard, money, gift.
Yeah. And the guys are ruining them. They're ruining.
Enabling.
The betas are ruining. You're fucking up the game.
Betas fucking the game for a minute, you know. Betas the worst kind of guys.
You just need to, I hope they can watch this and understand that their power and what they really bring.
For real. You know, for a long period of time, women have been overvalued, I believe, in society. And
of course they have.
I believe that women do have a high status in society, but society would not exist without men. Let's just make this a fact. Men build everything, bro. We make and create and fix a lot of things in life.
Trust me.
Your boiler breaks down, you're probably gonna have a male that comes in and fixes it.
Right.
Yeah? Your boiler, do you know how important a boiler is in your house?
No hot water. No hot water.
No hot water and no radiator, bro.
Not done.
That in the UK is a madness.
That's done.
Can you imagine? I had a boiler for no weekend and it was cold. And brother, I'm telling you right now, I felt like I was in a third world country.
Yeah.
I felt like a third world country was better than what I was living. Because you know, third world country is still kind of warm in the night. It was freezing, bro. So what I'm trying to say to you is, men are the prize. If men started to value themselves, and started to say, I'm not going to accept certain behaviors.
You shouldn't.
Then what would happen is, the women would have to fix up. They would have to start bringing something to the table.
They'd be scared to lose you.
Right.
And then they're more likely they're gonna stay with one man because they're gonna be like, I don't really want to pick a man because there's not a lot of good men. Nowadays it just looks like there's a lot of good men, but there's no men.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
Right.
Does it make sense?
Right.
So you speak to women, they're like, oh, there's a lot of good men, but there's no good men. But what it is it's 100 million betas and then one muscular alpha. But the woman, she's gonna go for the alpha in the end. In the end, she's gonna marry the alpha. But she's gonna get used and go through bare betas. Man, I don't want no used up gal. I'll be real with you. I don't want no used up gal.
They need to have their own. They need to women need to just. I think you know what? Like betas actually think they're winning. You know. In the beginning, beta think, well, you know, like if I cater to her, take her out, I'm gonna get in there, but she's not gonna rate you, bro. She's never gonna rate you.
Listen. I was on someone's live the other day, and the guy's just saying everything that the women want to hear. And you know what? Whenever I see a man doing that, I get worried for him. Do you know why? Because women, they'll be like, oh yeah, for real. In the back of their mind, they're like, you a sucker. I don't want a man like you. You might see women, they're very. Have you know women? They're the best at liars. Let me tell you why. They'll see their friend with their belly hanging out, and they'll be like, girl, that looks good on you. That is a flipping lie. You are a liar. Your friend's belly hang out. If you know your belly not hung and you know that when you're a man, she won't even tell her friend the truth.
You need them real friends.
You need a real one.
See me, I'll tell my brethren, Raggle, brother, you got some white spots.
I've told my friend like, listen, brother, you know what, I can't stay around to watch you just, you know, your life is going down. Like, I need you to start, you know, if you're gonna be around, man, you gotta be leveling up. Be real, I've told man like, listen, you're meant to call my back. I said, bro, like if it's not nothing positive or nothing lifting me, I can't talk with you.
I'm rolling my bridge in his range and he's looking at bare gal. I said, brother, is this all you care about in life, bro? I said, there's more to life than flipping gal, fam. Focus, bro, we've got somewhere to go. He didn't like me for that. But I had to tell him because all he's doing is every 5 minutes looking at gal. I'm like, bro, end up crashing the car.
Because women are designed to weaken men as well. You've seen that from Adam and Eve, like, and everything from the beginning of time. They're man's weakness. You need to, as brothers, to say, yo, brother, snap out of that. Yo, I'll put that bottle down, fam. Step out of that. Like, man needs that. I would love to have brothers around me that are like that. Because sometimes women do come and I'm like, yo, shit, God, no, you know what I mean? And a brother to say, no, listen, we're stronger than that. Let's lead. We're leading. We need to, as one another, to be there for each other and say, bro, nah, don't chase that thing. Because sometimes we'll have that, as we were saying off camera, that beta moment where we might chase for a bit and have to snap out of it.
No lie.
Trust me.
It's all you need to do is go raves, bruv. Go raves, and I see certain man. I think some men do that already. They go rave and they just sit, they just scotch and just. It's entertainment. They scotch and just watch our man. It's so idiot and fool and
probably.
See, proper. You know what I mean? Being proper technical with the guy and mashing up his brain, bro. Making my man buy like 10 drinks.
You are a DJ, so you see.
No, I don't DJ out, but I'm just saying rave in general. Even when me and Perry's gone, you know what I'm saying? Same thing, right? It's a joke thing.
But why do you think Why do you think men put women on pedestals?
Because man, as I said, the podcast is about empowering men.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
100% that needs to be done. As you said, men, hopefully that men that are watching this, as the audience, need to understand straight. You have to start holding your power.
Talking
Can't
to
make
the
these
man,
girls taking you for an idiot. You can't. You know what I'm saying? It's bad because it happens 24/7.
All the time.
And it's just muffling
Because they think
people that's
normal
trying
I
to...
think it's normal, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and society as well is promoting the whole thing of, open door for women. What are you talking about?
Why did the hand go? Why did the hand go? Why did the hand go? Why did the hand go?
I'm not a violent man. I'm not a violent man, but you know,
I was ready to lick it down, bro.
you know Jamaican people, you know what I'm saying, like straight, but for real, like, I'll do it. I don't care about the woman. If the woman don't mash up, you know what I mean? I don't business. I'll open the door, but I want to air a thank you.
Right.
Couple times I open up door and I'm preying the woman. I'm like, she looks alright still, like whatever, innit? I open up the door. She go through and I hear nothing. Not even an eye contact.
Do you know why? Do you know what that is? Because we've put them on such a high pedestal that they feel like what you're doing is standard.
It's normal. Yeah.
No, we need to start regaining our strength. No. Like,
say thank you.
Yeah. Man, see the fact that zebra crossing. The man's not slowing down, bro. I don't care how sexy your body is. Man, don't want to pre you. Man's blowing, bro. Man's got places to go. Focused, purpose driven. I feel like the reason why men put women on a pedestal is because society has made it seem as if women are on a higher level than men. Now, we always do this thing called equality, and women say they want equal rights as men. But from what I've seen from social media and everything else, there's no such thing as equal rights. If a woman stops a man from seeing his child today, there's not much the man can actually do.
Nothing.
There's nothing. So where is the equal rights? Where is this flipping equality? It's actually in your favor. If you get into an argument with your missus and she calls feds, do you know you as the man have to leave the yard? Regardless if you have a place to live or not. They never tell the woman to leave the house.
You finish, I've got to say something. Go on. I was watching something the other day, and some woman, I think she lives in Holland, but she used to deal with like, she was part of the police force, so she'll deal with domestic problems and that. No lie. She said that she dealt with enough customers, enough clients, but she used to deal with the man, with the woman being the issue in the relationship, abusing the man, verbally abusing him and physically abusing him and the children. Hear this is in Holland. Hear this. The one night, I think the woman, she got drunk. Is what the man's wife got drunk. Children were sleeping. My man's in his 90, the children in their 90 and that. And no lie, my woman was there pulling his hair, fighting him, beating him up and that. My man had to call the police station, grab the children, go in his car, head down to the police station. This is a mad thing. Go down to the police station and let them know that, look, you know what I mean, I didn't want to hit her and this and that. Okay. So after that now, literally, the woman had to they put her in the police station, they take her down. The woman, she got nothing got done.
Of course.
Nothing got done, but literally she got away scot-free. She beat up the man. My man had to go back into the situation because he didn't want to be a single parent dad.
Okay.
So it's just a matrix, it's just a rerun. He was just going for the same thing, going police station. But again, that's a weak man, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, until you take your picnic them and like, you know, no. You go about your business and do what you're doing. Because you're a problem. And if you carry on this problem, you're gonna, you know what I mean? Just stop it now. You know?
But I know, but like women never get held accountable. Like trust me, bro. I tell you, like women have been skating for years. Like, I just see like women can do anything, and it's like, oh, she's a woman, so let it go. A woman can do a maddish though. Like I said, pull out knives and threaten you, punch you up, like key your car, brick your window, and just, she's a woman, let her. Where is it coming from? They've been sliding for a minute, bro. But a guy can just say a woman's fat and just the whole internet's gonna break. It's mad, isn't it? Like, talk about double standards, bro. Like, man can't do nothing wrong. Like,
the mental health, like what you just broke down, and I think we said something off camera. Like, when guys go through heartbreak, they have to firm it. That was your word. They have to firm it. There's no one for them to talk, and I didn't realize from when we done a podcast and went viral, and the amount of messages I had from on the TikToks from guys, like, you know what I mean, like having a man cry down the thing, you know, talking about like, he made a mistake, and he said he don't know what. And I said to him, brother, you're human, you know, you're a human being. People make mistakes. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay, you know what I mean, like, but just don't be like there for too long. You better get up and start getting on with your life and start loving yourself. No one knows weight. There's guys that don't. There's no formula for guys to get out of heartbreak. They don't know what to do.
Yeah. And society's made it like that. As I said, trust me, they are trying to fuck men up, right? Simple.
But why
Don't
though?
get me wrong. Like, with all the madness going on in the world, it's man that fuck it up. Woman by their side and that, yeah, but it's man that fuck the world up. Straight up. It's not animals, it's not fucking robots, because people make robot machinery and that. So it's man, yeah?
Right.
But really and truly, if you think about it, some of these women, bruv, they need to get sorted out, bruv. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? Because this has been going on for centuries.
Right.
Forget 70s, bruv. 60s, no. 50s, no.
Way back.
1800s, no. Way back.
Man, like, just go back to the beginning of time.
It's bad.
What advice would you not
Trust
have
me.
for?
What advice can we tell them, man, there that are watching? If you get what I'm saying.
Good friends. For one,
Good circle, good friends.
friend, proper friend, all friend you fight and have fight with and that and whatever, and you're still friends afterwards. And you see what I'm saying? They're respectful to your parents, vice versa. Them friends that stick around no matter what problem you go through. You can chat to them. You need them people there by your side. No matter how bad it is relationship-wise between you and them. But as I said, they always come back. They're deep down hardcore your friend. You know what I'm saying? You need them people 100%. You have to. Even if it's just one.
But if you ain't got that, then boy.
I feel like to get over heartbreak, because heartbreak's a big thing.
Massive.
And I feel
Heartbreak.
like the first thing you need to do is you need to acknowledge that you are actually in pain.
That's like man as
I
well.
feel like with a lot of men, they use substitutes as ways to get over pain.
Yeah.
Some men use sex, so they just start fucking all the gal, just beating bare gal, thinking that that's the way of them getting over the heartache. They'll think, I need to give attention to another gal. Some people start to use drugs or like, I don't know, like alcohol.
Abuse as well.
Some people start going raving. Like, there's different ways that men do it, but none of these ways are conducive with actually building yourself back up.
Makes it worse.
The most important thing is you find a goal in life. You find a purpose in life. You find something that you're good at, and then you put your whole life and effort into that.
Yeah.
You see, when you work on self-improving yourself constantly, you only become a better version of yourself. So when you do meet the next person, you'll never get your heart broken again, because you're so focused on your purpose. Like I said to you earlier, that even if a girl leaves, you still have something to go home to.
Right.
Sometimes when a girl leaves you, you have nothing to go home to.
It's true.
So you feel like your life is over.
You've made her your number one. You've put everything into it, and when she's gone, it's like, raw.
What now?
What now? And that's what these guys are doing, fam. And it's like, for one thing I could say to certain guys, one, time is a healer. You know what I mean? Like, some shit you feel like you would never get over, sooner or later, like you get over it, and it feels the best feeling that in the world when you do. But the main thing, like I said, is just like you just said, is just self-improvement, investing in yourself, making yourself better each day. Building a business or a structure or attending the gym, whatever it is. Building, looking better, you know what I mean? And
even if it's like just like interacting with your friends more,
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because you really know once man get a girl. Trust me, I know a couple, about 2 men off the top of my head right now. At least 1, 2 men. Once they got a girl, bruv.
Ghost.
Wait, see. You think the man them are dead? Heard from you ain't
Don't
heard
see them.
from. It's
Don't see
bad. It's bad. You think to yourself, come on now, man.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I don't expect you to be fully like that, but come on, adjust a bit, man.
But
You
man,
can't.
like I said, do you know why?
bad,
I go. This is a just random topic here, but do you know why some men turn into players? Do you know why? Because when they're younger years of their life, they never had women attention.
Right.
So as they get older and they start to get women attention, they start thinking that, oh my god, I can't believe so many girls like me.
Can't believe it.
So they don't know how to deal with it. So they end up just trying to be with all the girls at once.
Yeah.
A man that's had attention from. That's why it's good for like boys to understand how women act, and the only way you're going to do that is by having older male role models around you that show you about women, because then you'll be schooled to the game. My big brothers, they didn't show me nothing, but they showed about music.
Right.
So when I was older, I heard a lot of tunes. So when I got older, I started to understand, and 90s music was different to this music. So everything's about beat, back, get out, you know what I'm saying? Like music back in the day was about love and like different things. I'll never forget, my brother played a tune, and you lot might think I'm weird for this, but he played a tune back in the day to me. I was about 8, 9, 10 years old, It's called by Tank, called Maybe I Deserve, And it was about basically, like he was saying, maybe I deserve, and he was saying all the things that he done to her. He said, maybe I deserve, and he was saying from her point of view, if he done it to her. And I was like, right, this song's kind of deep. But when I was young, I didn't understand it. As I started to grow a little older, like 13, 14, 15, I was like, right, this is actually deep. I actually understand it. Now I'm listening to it with understanding, because I've been in relationships. Understand it. So the point what I'm trying to make is that a lot of men become cheaters and players because when they're younger, they never had more attention and they had self-confidence issues. So instead of you thinking of getting into so instead of getting into another relationship, why don't you work on trying to build up your self-confidence, whichever capacity that is, whether that's going to Turkey, getting your teeth done, or going to
would it help like? Would it help like? Because even one time I see someone comment under the video, he says, "Raw, I'm a younger guy and I like hearing this." He said that under one of the videos on I think the one that we done, and that's something that we have to empower. Because I found that like I went in shape, or when I was a lot younger, getting girls. And when obviously man's ambitious, come out of jail ambitious, I'm in shape. It start coming. It was nuts to deal with because at a younger state I never used to have that, and it was quite very hard to say shit. Because I'm thinking, right, what? Because what I've been grown with was that, right, you beat girl, and then now that's coming. It's like I'm trying to fight, then I get caught out, or I'm doing so, but no one schooled me.
Right.
I needed that advice as men, and this is why this platform is beautiful. Like, and it's not just that people are just, people are seeing it as if we just slander women. No, not all that. It's educating the man them to know, to empower themselves, to know that there's something, and certain times you beating left, right, and center. Sometimes you are killing yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
A man that's having too much sex is not good for his mental as well. Let me tell you why. You know your sperm. Have you had sex and you feel tired after? It's the reason is because you're giving your life force. Understand? Your life force is getting given. Now, if you're giving your life force 4 times a day, when do you have 6 times a day to work on your dreams? Because you're tired, you're worn out. So a lot of men, they think that like getting in a relationship and having lots of sex with a woman is like the best way to be. I'm gonna have lots of sex with her. No, brother, save yourself. And even sometimes you're with a woman, don't always first thing in your mind, I want to have sex with her. Think of about trying to understand who you're actually laying down next to. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like being horny and you're young is normal, isn't it? Because you've got hormones and that. Of course. But as you grow older, sex starts to take a turn for like more of a mental and stimulation. I need to mentally be on the same page as you. Right. I feel like if we got taught that from young, then we wouldn't make as much mistakes as we would. Some men have breeded up gal because of sexual desires. Of course. And then after, they're like, damn, boy, I can't believe my baby mother's that is. And the baby mother's the worst woman on the planet. But because your desires were overpowering your mind, if you would have took time out to just understand her minds better, you would have seen that, no, I don't want to breed her.
We'll save so much young guys like this, like even when they're getting their heart broken, like, not to be, but like, have you ever, we're old, you've seen a girl in her time, she was nice, beautiful when she was a lot younger, then she grows up and the breast hang and she turns into her auntie along the way. And like they tell them brothers, them brothers that there, because the brothers are taking on so many dates, she's eating so much free food, it's just gathering up. You get what I'm saying, yeah? So it's like, it's true. So the man them that, the man them that going through heartbreak at young, just know eventually that's gonna catch up. Just value yourself and keep yourself in good steady and look after yourself mentally and physically, because along that line, do you know how much girl I see that when I was younger, I would have had no chance with them.
They're popping up.
And then I see them, I'm like, what the heck? Lord, have you know what I mean? Yeah.
I've seen that too many times.
And it's like, raw, the youths they've had or the weight, then it's just caught up and just dragged everything. Gravity is real. It just dragged everything down.
Same person, and that's why, you know what, one thing that men should never stress about, yeah. Do you remember when Jay-Z made that song, I got 99 problems but a chick ain't one?
Yeah.
Did you understand what he was trying to say to us at that moment? He was trying to empower men, you know. He's saying, have 99 problems but don't let a girl be one.
Right.
That's what he was actually, that's the whole point of, so make your life have problems, because it's going to have problems.
Naturally.
But don't make the woman be the main problem in your life.
You can't.
Have more problems, like I got this debt, I got to pay this, I got a mortgage, I got a house, I got a career. Because when a woman does come, she can't be a problem because I got real problems. You just a side problem. Like right now, I can remove this really quickly because I've really got real issues. And I feel like a lot of men don't actually speak about men actually owning up and learning new skills. When people break up in relationships, they always want to get their life together. But why not when you're in that relationship, you try to get your life together?
Right.
Do you understand what I mean? And what I mean by get your life together is learn new skills. So if you're going through heartbreak, instead of sitting there and wallowing, the worst thing you can do in heartbreak, and this is, I'll give you this advice because I've done this many times, start listening to slow jams. Brother, it will ruin you.
Stay away from slow jams.
No, you're holding on to the beautiful honeymoon moment.
Yes.
Accept where it is. Stop trying to want her back. If you want you to accept that it's gone and she's not coming back, and then you can just get on with your life. And the thing is, you know what you just said, why when we break up? Because we can't grow in comfortability. When we're too comfortable. When you're waking up in a comfort. That's why I swear that, see in my yard, it sounds crazy. I can afford a double bed. I put a single bed. It helps me get up and get on with my day or go running. Yeah, I just do it purposely to get myself up. To keep going, to stay ahead of the day. Because comfortability, you can't grow in comfortable. And that's what it is. Sometimes give a man good sex, cooked food, throw away his dreams.
Unless he's a person who's just naturally ambitious. Which
Yeah. It's very hard.
Staying focused, you need the people around you to make you stay focused. You know, people will get it twisted. Having the right team around you is more important than your own mind yourself. The right team will get you further than having the right mindset. I'm telling you, because the right team will keep you focused on whatever you're doing. That's why if you're around proper big drug dealers, bro, you won't go broke, because that man will be like, bro, take this box, man. You're moving like an idiot, man. I want to drop you this box, but you know what? I'm going to take this box. I'm not saying that's correct. I'm just saying that they'll always keep you on your pivot. If you're around a woman and she's just showing you love, I heard a woman once say, I feed my man food every day. Every day. Do you know why I feed him food? So he gets big and fat, so he doesn't get no gal when he goes outside.
And it's real as well, you know.
She was just feeding him bare meals every day. Bare rice, you know, the stuff of the rice in the plate. You know, carbohydrates, they hit, you know. The carbohydrates hit, you know, brother. Trust me. I'm in shape right now, and someone said, right, you're in shape. You know why I'm in shape? I don't eat meat, but that's just me. But I'm saying, everyone else has got their own thing. Maybe they go gym every day, maybe they don't. But I'm saying, as a man, have goals that you set out for yourself and you try to achieve, targets and goals every day, whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, because whether that girl leaves or not, you still have something to focus on. A lot of times we make the woman be the only focus, and when she leaves, it's like our life's ruined. Now, the reason why I'm saying about slow jams here is dangerous here is because, do you remember Neo had a tune called I'm So Sick of Love Songs, So Tired of... But that song was deep. Don't you get what he's trying to say? So sick of wishing that you was still here. Because slow jams make you think of the ex and think of all the good times. Make you even the bad times are good times when you listen to slow jam. Because the music's so sick that it's making you go back into a place of love.
That's why girls love slow jam, innit? It's like that's why they love slow jam, because they know what it do to man if you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Brings it back, innit?
Yeah.
But majority of the times you meet girls nowadays, they say they listen to drill, bro. It's all crazy. The streets is finished. We're done. We're done. We're done. All right. So, what would you say that men need to do? What advice do you have for men that have been stopped from seeing their children?
My cousin's going through the same thing right now.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I can't even say certain things, but to be honest, it's bad. It's bad. And yeah, he's paying paying for solicitors. Solicitor calling him up saying, oh, you know, we need £500, £600. He's shelling out the money. And yeah, bruv, he's doing it just for his child. Just for his child. But the girl, she's bad, bruv. And the thing is, she used to go get along good with my sister. Good, they used to go places and that. I told my sister, and she was like, rah, I never, boy.
For me, in that situation, I'm gonna invest in myself and get myself in such a situation that when my child's a bit older now, they know they got social media. They see that their dad's doing big things and winning. They want to be in contact. Do you understand what I mean? So in a way, I'm like, okay, cool, this the love for your child and you want to frat, but you're fratting all that money. I would invest it into myself, get myself the best version I am. You know what I mean? Build myself, and then when my child sees me, she's gonna want to reach out, or he's gonna want to reach out to you. You know what I mean? You're in that position where you can throw an anchor. Here's there. You know what I mean? So
you have to have hobbies. That's a big thing I've said to a lot of people. As a man, you have to have something. Have to, because matter girl I've chat to. All of us have chat to, and you know you've either questioned them, you're just being smart with them and seeing how, you know, how they operate, and you ask them, have you got any hobbies? Even if it's gardening, whatever, sewing, whatever, something. Right. Nothing, bruv. They say, oh, you know, they're good at dancing. You're like, this is something.
They're good at dancing.
Like it's,
I said that's my hobby, right? Lord God.
Dance. And it's not like they go to a vicinity and dance and teach people that they're dancing in their mirror in their house. That's what they call as dance. I'm like, come on, man, stop it. I
got a mad scenario for you lot. So my husband cheated after 22 years, so I kicked him out and slept with 8 men. When Laura Friedman Williams, I have to say her name, I'll even put a picture up, you know. Husband of more than 2 decades confessed his infidelity to her. She was shattered, but her newfound single freedom opened up opportunity she never dreamed she would have. What's your thoughts on that?
What did it?
You're gonna have to say that again, man. That's
you went and slept with 8 man. What did he do?
She's so satisfied. Is that? We need to interview her really, cause it's mad. Why would you do that? Who was you getting back? Like who was you revenging? Like it is mad.
Was he done it?
They watch too much EastEnders.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I didn't put this out there for the women, yeah? Women, if your man cheats and you go and cheat and you flip, you fuck 10 man and he fucked 2 gal, yeah? Let me just say something. The only person you're disgracing is your father. That's the only person you're not disgracing me. Yeah. There's no get back for me. Baby girl, you're on your body clock, man can say, yeah, that thing sucked my... That's all man's gonna talk about you. Like, that thing sucked my dick, man. She dirty, bro. Yeah, she sucked my salty balls one day. Like, your name's tarnished forever. Like, man's got videos or whatever on their phone of you. It's not me. Like, your father one day might hear 2 men chatting about you on the train, bruv. He might be coming along for the train and they're like, yeah, this thing called Lakeisha Ruba. She gives good brainy, man. She's a wedding Ruba. Your dad's on the train, sitting there. And he's like, yeah, where's she from? Reading? How old is she? 23. Man sitting there like, yeah, that's bad. Is this her picture? Man said, yeah. He's like, and he heard the whole conversation. How he linked it first day, beat it. Bro, you do not disgrace anyone but your father. Don't ever think get back is cheating on your man. Respect yourself. You know what I say to people? If a girl cheats on me, I'll remove myself from that situation, but I don't need to cheat back. You know why? Let me tell you why. When you respect yourself, you just take yourself away from the situation that you're not comfortable in. Respect means that I respect myself enough to take myself away from a situation. Not to flipping stay in the situation and do a madness. That's a madness. She's just set with 8 men to get back at him, bro. She didn't get back at him because he's probably moved on now. Her kids are looking at their mum bringing different men in the yard or going out getting smoked. You're disgracing your whole lineage, your whole family. I think people don't realise that. I think in the West, like family's not a big thing. Like in the West. It's fucked up. But you go anywhere else in the world, family's a big thing. And disgracing your family is a big thing. Some cultures, they call honour killings, fam. You slept with 8 man. Forget the man you cheated on, we're about to kill you. Dead you don't want dead for that. Like, what the hell? Like, you ain't getting away with that. You didn't disgrace him, you disgraced us. you need to pay. But in this culture, they made it like seem normal for a woman to be promiscuous and she's just a liberated woman.
Yeah. Yep.
Liberated woman.
People will say that she's a liberated woman.
AKA hoe.
She fucked 8 men. Her man done whatever, once, twice, 22 years of marriage. And I say this to people now, and this is a real life question to everyone sitting here. You've been with a woman for 22 years and you found out she cheated on you. Are you leaving her?
Say again? If I'm with a woman for 22 years.
22 years and you found out she cheated. Are you leaving her?
A lot of factors come into that though, innit?
But you mean like I found out she cheated in the beginning, at the end, in the middle, like.
See, you want context. I'm just saying she cheated. Cheating. Doesn't matter at the beginning and the end. You're gonna the pain won't. Because you know what? You see how men think. We're so messed up here. If it's at we'll say if it's at the beginning, I don't care. But in the beginning, you can start thinking, oh, this guy's great. So she was taking dick from him and me.
Yeah.
That's why she was moving like that. Yeah. And then in the middle, you're gonna be like. So was going through this rough patch and you went, anything you say, man's gonna find a way to twist it to
make it feel better for
them.
Are you leaving after 22 years?
Working that out.
I'm asking you, are you leaving after 22 years?
I would say, but you know what, like right off the bat.
Man, that's not tough.
You're not leaving.
No, I think I would.
No.
Huh?
No, as in like pride will overcome me.
22 years, bro.
Kids, everything.
Listen, 52 years, yeah. Knowing that at one point my guy gave
You're 58 or 59 years old. Where are you leaving?
I can start again. What do you mean? I can start again at 58.
At 58.
Going back home, fam.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
So go yard and just, fam. But you know what it is, yeah? Because you start replaying the 22 years ago, where she was and how you were, and your mind would just start doing backflips and cartwheels, cuz so.
Boy,
and especially if you find out who it was. Oh, the guy was just a friend of the next door guy or something, fam. My mind would go nuts. Because I'll start looking at it crazy, like you did that to me.
Just to go back to happy days.
Because I can't picture. Do you know what? Yeah, it's so hard to picture my woman, yeah, getting like dig out with the nuts just hanging out of her, yeah. And I can't. That visual is fucked.
22 years, it's mad.
And a woman, no.
A family with that.
That's a tough question. It's tough.
Four
It's tough.
kids, 4 kids.
It's tough.
22 years, 4 kids. She's like, yeah, babe, I fuck Marcus in like his car. Nah.
What did you say again? If she cheat on you, after 22 years, bro?
Yeah.
I'm jetting. Yeah. It's like I had to rewind the question in my head, you know. But yeah, I'm jetting, bro.
Ego and pride.
I can't
Explain.
I'm jetting, bro. Because really, to be honest, like my children, they're at a certain age now, innit? They're in there.
So you think you can be in 22 years of love, and you could leave? You're saying that from, you know what, I love men that say this because I generally believe we're not as strong as we think we are. After spending a significant amount of time with someone, you build life with them.
Yeah.
What do I mean by life?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't see my mum and dad ever leaving each other.
Right.
39 years, bro.
Yeah.
What, do you think bro, you're bonded for life. You're best friends. How can you just leave your best friend? 22 years means you have to be friends. It's more than love. I think a relationship gets to a point where you become friends with someone, and it's not even love anymore.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
So you imagine losing your best friend. Imagine your best friend dying on you. You'll be heartbroken. My cousin was like my best friend. He died, and I'm still not over it. That was like 3 years ago. I'm still not over it to this day. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that. So imagine this woman being your friend for 22 years, and I've known him from way longer than that. But I'm saying 22 years, and then you're just gonna think you're gonna lose your best friend for one mistake. Remember that one mistake, you're gonna lose your best friend, someone that you built a family with, your children, even if your children left the yard, your children will still wanna see mummy and daddy together. Like, daddy's Koy up Bristol and mummy's in flipping in
the children,
Sutton.
they can't, as big people, as mum and dad, really and truly, I have to retract my answer, because I can't say that, you know what I mean? I would jet. Really and truly, it have to be a case where we have to keep the relationship, for the children. But again, they're at a certain age.
Do you know why? Do you know why a lot of relationships break up because of cheating? Do you know why? Because you go and tell people your business. You see what happens in the home? Ain't nobody need to know. Okay. Oh, my girl gave me bun. You lot don't know that. How you know my girl gave me bun? I'm coming out to the man and saying my girl gave me bun. Man has to hold that L.
Trust me.
Sometimes in life, 22 Ross Clark years of my life.
There's a lot of people that hold L's and they just keep it under.
Sometimes you might have to hold the L.
It's the best way to be still.
But don't, the house is gonna be mad. It's gonna be on fire. You don't need to know that though. But it's gonna be on fire.
You used to have your fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fire thing, but you ain't gonna know about it. You might see me sleeping on the couch for the next 2 years, bro. Moving mad. I'm not sleeping in bed with you. You're lost. But we're still married. These kids will come around and still stick together.
Yeah, see, on that note, then it could, you know what I mean? But, okay, are you going to be doing your thing, though?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? You're going to be doing your thing, though? Because now you're keeping it for the image of just the family. This is for the kids. We're cool.
I might smash it once, 2 times.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but...
If I'm feeling horny and I got loony, I'm going back home to go put in the work.
It's gonna be on that time until things gel back together.
Yeah, and I feel like in that long, we still got another 6-7 years to actually rekindle it.
Relationships actually like that sounds like there must be some old timers or old.
They always do that. Our granddads were moving mad. Gave her one thing to beat, but they still came home to their wife. I think, look, this is what I think, and this is gonna sound mad. Yeah, you lot are gonna think I'm crazy, but I believe that 9 out of 10 men are not made to be monogamous. They're made to be polygynous. Now what I mean by that is they want multiple women. Yeah. The problem is this society pushes monogamy on a man that his natural soul can't handle because of his ancestors. Man's ancestors had 10 gal, fam. He was breeding up the place for the warrior spirit. He needed them. They were having 100 gal, and he said, "I need a son." And out of one of them gal, do you remember Henry VIII? I was killing off gal because they couldn't have his sons. But it's real in the field, bro. Man needs a warrior son to go out there and fight them, the other tribe, because they've been killing us for years. You women ain't gonna be fighting.
Society has put us. We've got to be monogamous.
Monogamous, and then when a man can't do it, and he flops. Oh, he's a bad man. I feel like this society pushes men to be just weak, bro. I'll just be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
When we see certain man, the way certain man dress, come on, man. You know what I mean? It's bad, innit? It's bad. Come on, man. Even no lie, you know them e-motor things, them bikes there. What are they called now?
E-motorbikes, e-scooters. E-scooters. Boy, you lot ain't got none of them.
I ain't got one, no.
I see a picture one time and some guy was just breaking it down, like the way the guy was on the scooter. He just looked proper feminine, bruv. Some white guy, random guy. But the picture told so many words if you really deeps it and look into it. Yeah, it just looked weird, bruv. So as you're saying, the society, whether it's social media, government, higher up than that, they're mashing things up, you know what I mean, for an agenda. 100%, you know what I mean? We know what's going on, you know. But that's why we got this, you know, you lot's got this show to this. Yeah.
You gotta speak out and things, isn't it? And call it out and say, nah, fuck that, I ain't having that.
You have to, Yeah,
so I think that with the leaving in the 22-year marriage thing, it's a sticky one still, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard
I
to
feel
say.
like in that time, you don't know what you'll do. You might even murder her, you know?
Maybe, yeah. Your thoughts are gone.
You might murder her, you know. You see what a lot of us don't talk about that side of it. When your rage has gone so mad that you just thought, I'm gonna have to kill her. I didn't have to get rid of his body. You know what I'm saying? Like you might think I might have to kill her. I'm not saying that's a good thing to do. Please don't promote that. But I'm just saying you never know where your mind will go at that time. But your first act not to leave.
In this day and age, can you see someone from this day and age being with someone for 22 years? Like in what we've seen, because we will have to, for us to, we'll have to discuss someone from the old school, real old school, and have a discussion with them, because we can only just think, but this society to be with someone with 22, that's like a sentence to them. They can't, you can't see it,
I believe like do we want that though as men? Do we want to be with one partner for that much years?
We say
it sounds mad, isn't it?
We say
something I would want. Who don't dream like to have one family, one children, and building and. But can that happen here in this country?
Climate.
In this climate? Social media?
It's very unlikely.
Well, if you're real, like, you can hold it down, but again, it's going to be 9 times out of 10. It's going to be the woman that's the problem. You've got your faculties in place, and whatever. It's going to be the woman that's the problem. You know.
Maybe back home, maybe. I would say more or less you can, you know, that 22 years. Because I remember when I was speaking, was it my brother and someone, he come in, he was kind of shocked how women were. And it's like, wow, women's meant to be more, how can I say, cater for a man, you know, submissive for a man. Like, it's different here. That's the way, I remember he actually come and said, huh? I was telling him about it, he's like, huh, what? Like, nah, I couldn't. Don't be with no girl here. Like, nah.
It's true.
The women are meant to be submissive for men.
The word submissive triggers women. That word.
Yeah, well, you can probably know, but
The modern day woman does want to be submissive. They want to be single and independent. Single and independent means that I don't need to submit to anyone. That's how women look at it. And I had an actual show about this like 2 weeks ago on my TikTok. And I was asking women like, what's your thoughts? And they were just like, I don't want to be submissive. Submiss to who?
Okay.
I submit to no one.
It's the evolution of women here.
Yeah,
Literally.
The rebel inside of women nowadays gives them the power. Society, they're like, we got our own jobs, we got this, and I'm like, what? A job makes you independent?
Yeah.
what is actually seen as wrong being submissive to a man? Like a man that you're with and you love and you care. What is like as a woman, what is wrong? It's weird. Like what is actually
Socially acceptable. Yeah.
He's trying to control me, he's trying to tell me what to do, but in a way where it's benefiting and makes sense.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like everyone knows, like men provide order in it, and just like things have to run like. Because like for me, in my experience, like, every time you let a woman make her own decisions, it's sort of erratic, wild, don't make sense. So a man sort of provides stability and order in it.
Yeah, you need
Every
need
time,
that. Yeah.
every time that happens. So yeah, no, I think it's like submissive automatically sort of equals control to them. Trying to tell me what I can do, where I can go. But if I don't do that, you're gonna be moving crazy. So some form of control has to come in it. So being submissive to a man that you love is gonna benefit you really and truly, innit? But if they're seeing it as like a power trip or control aspect of like if I submit to him, then I'm not a woman. Or it's like no, that's just a standard. That's just a standard relationship, man. Like back in the day, women had no problem with submitting to their man. As my man, I love him. I follow his lead. I'm behind him. Now it's like women trying to be better than men or sort of more powerful than men. We don't need better than that. It's a whole different ballgame now.
It's a different evolution,
Different.
bro. And the only way I've seen how women are more like submissive are more back home countries.
Yeah, I think right. Especially Eastern women, they're very traditional.
Yeah.
The man lead, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. And it works still.
The Western world is different. Is that what a man has to do? If you want that, is to go back to your original roots.
Because some women get get the opposite thing in if they call a man call the police saying bloody hell, I don't know, fucking hell, my man beat me up. The police, I heard in certain countries, the police are gonna come and ask and proper investigate and ask the woman like, what did you do before that? And she has to and if she don't, she's getting whipped or something. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why some of these countries, Saudi Arabia, whatever, certain African countries,
they don't run over there.
Serious, yeah.
But like, rather than some countries where one call, he did this, is before they even hear what he said, he got in jail. Before they even listen to my guy.
That's what my cousin says. Serious. He says, boy, some of them women need to take a trip. You know what I mean? Need to get deported to them country there. Sit and see how it is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because a lot of them, they'll come. Some of them can't be fixed.
Trust me.
Some of them can't be fixed, but some of them would come back. You know what I mean? With a few brains in there.
The West has lost.
Do you believe me that all we actually generally need is that men stand up for themselves? If more men stood up to women and stopped.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about argue. Listen to what I said. Stand up. I mean, like.
Yes.
Say what you're willing to stand for and what you're not willing to stand for. If men just stood up and said, "Look, I'm not accepting this."
Yeah.
our problems will be fixed, but it has to be a societal thing where men are actually doing that. It can't be just one man or two men, because then women will overpower them. Right. Because women run the internet. That's the truth. Now that 10 things, you're gonna catch a man arguing in comment sections with, but you'll catch women doing that. And they'll argue about anything. I sent a message out like about mothers are not advising their sons. They're like, where's the fathers? Now, that was such a good social experiment which I done on the women, because all these women say they don't need the father and they're single mothers and they could do the whole job. So why are they even asking about where the father is if you can do the job by yourself? You're social experiments. All of you lot are socially adept, because how now can you, women are saying to me, we don't need men, we're independent and we're single. But when I say to you, women, oh, you're doing a bad job by raising your sons and not telling the bad he's doing, you're saying, where's the fathers? So technically, you're telling me that men need to be in their children's lives. Okay, so when your child turns, your son turns 13 or 12, send him to go live with the dad. Do you remember Boys in the Hood? All right, cool. Why did Thingy's mum was living a good life. She had a good job, good yard, everything. But she went him to go, do you know why? She knew that she couldn't teach him how to be a man. It was only the father. And when he went to live with his dad, that's when real life kicked in. And his dad was really good to him, really watched the movie. His dad was a sick dad. As much as you might not rate everything he done, we can't say to a man he has to be perfect. Because there's no such thing as perfect. Tell me a perfect parent right now in the world. No such thing. But he was a father though. He still showed him how to be a man. Does it make sense? And I feel like that's what's lacking in society. Women need to start giving their boys to their dads. Oh, he's not a real man. He's not gonna take care of his. You see, when a man has his son, he naturally has to be a man. If you give a man his children, even if it's not in his nature, he has to adapt. Somewhere or another, even if he's working, he has to find a way. And you will always find a way when you're in a situation. Do you know that? Men always find solutions. That's why we create all these mad things. He creates the biggest building. Bet you a lot of women like, that's never gonna work. Man said, I'll find a way to make it work. Men always find a way to make it work. We always find a way to make it work. That's why society has been, there's always kings. And I even say this to women and they get upset with me. I say, there's a reason why God chose men as messengers and not women. There's actually wisdom behind that. You lot won't understand it now. And if I say it to you lot, you still probably won't understand it. The reason why he chose messengers as men is because men, we don't look at the messenger. We look at the message. Women, they look at the messenger over the they look at them. They don't even listen to the man. Does it make sense? So, for instance, I'll give you an example. If women will say, "I hate Kevin Samuels," but what's his message?
They're forgetting that.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they hate him, they don't listen to what he says. So, if God would have sent women as messengers, the women wouldn't even listen to them. It'd have been peak. But he knew that men, we will take that brunt on and we'll take that hate and we'll just keep moving. And that's the reason why I believe, and I'll say this openly, God chose men as messengers. He chose them as leaders. He chose them as shepherds. Because he understood what we never understood. We'll see a man talking sense, and we'll listen to his message. Even if we don't like the man, we'll say that he's talking sense. Am I lying? Am I lying? All of us in this room. Let a woman hear me talking sense, they'll be like, I hate rare talks. But I'm talking sense here though. But how can you hate the truth? That's why you couldn't make women be messengers, bro. And it sounds mad, but I understand this a little bit deeper still. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Go like and subscribe on the YouTube. You don't know where it is. Peace out, bro. Take care.